Well, Tim, the goddamn you son of a bitch. There you are.
Well, how do, Zeke?
Right front and center.
It's only been like what?
An entire year.
We're gonna be here a while. I keep counting on my
we're
fingers.
We're going to be here quite a bit.
Damn.
Oh my god.
I was listening to one of our episodes today in the car coming home from work. I've gone through almost all of them in the past like 2 weeks or so.
Oh, wow.
And we were talking about season 2, and I must have skipped past the part where we said the date, but we were talking about a definitive date for season 2 to release. Yeah. And it must have been over a year ago at this point that we were supposed to release this episode. Like, this one episode was supposed to be out 395 days ago. Like,
pretty much,
so far in the past. But we're here. That's what matters. We're back. We're here
back.
now.
We're back.
So I guess, shake off the rust a little bit, but welcome back to Hey, I Needed This, the Feel Good podcast that will release on Fridays yet again in the year of our Lord 2024. My name is Tim,
Amen.
Accompanied by my amazing co-host.
What's up, white boy America? It's Zeke. We're back.
We are
back better than ever.
We are white boy America. If anyone has any doubts about that, watch the next hour or so of this, and you will not have any more doubts.
America's favorite white boys back at it again.
Like we never left.
Don't tap.
Oh.
No, he's flossing. No.
Video, man. It brings a whole new element into this.
Oh, God. The medium is here. He's taking full advantage of it. Holy shit.
Back and better than ever. Like we never left.
We're here, baby. Tell you what. Let me commemorate. Here we go. And.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Back to the hard cracks.
Cheers, baby. Holy shit.
For our listeners and not our viewers, that's a Monster and a seltzer being cracked because we're big boys with jobs in the morning.
I'm a big boy, and I learned I don't have to go and work till 1 p.m. tomorrow, so I can stay up a little late tonight playing Overwatch.
I got to be up at 5:45, so I cannot.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, man. It is what it is. So as you can probably tell, listening, watching, whatever you're doing, however you're consuming our content, yum, 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 yum. We're a little rusty. We definitely need to get back to it. But since it's been so long since we've graced your ear holes, I figured maybe a little life update. What's been going on in the past year and 3 months or however long it's been, because it's been quite a while.
Yeah, let's get up to speed.
We got a lot to cover. We went pee-pee and we went poo-poo, and now we're back.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, Tim. I was trying to find the words.
That about sums
you
it
said
up.
them all. I think I'm starting to like the Hint podcast now.
I remember why I listened to this before. Sorry, we just read an email that was in the Hint email for let me see how long it's been actually. Since last June.
Yeah.
We missed this one because there were 2 after it that we read, but we must have missed this one. And it had us actually crying, laughing. We're so upset we read it before the podcast started recording. It took us by surprise. So now we're talking in a baby voice because it was written like that. And it's just so funny. So funny.
So good, dude. It's so good.
Actual recap.
Said by none other. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I don't know. Like just quick because it has been a while. We're both still successful working boys.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I got moved around at work a little bit, but it actually wound up being awesome. I'm with older kids, so I can be a heck of a lot more sarcastic.
Oh, let's go.
Which is pretty funny because they actually understand some of my humor instead of those little kids that didn't really get most of it. That's sick. I I was engaged at our last episode, but I went and got married this summer, so I'm hitched up. I moved. I know we didn't have video at the last place, but last time I made any content, YouTube video wise or streaming, I was in my apartment in Brooklyn. But now you can see I'm in a different area. This is the basement of my house that I'm renting, way bigger and a way quieter area. And one of the things I'm excited for that should up the quality of the podcast, and I'm sure some of you PRFMs caught this. At my old apartment, the walls were made of paper, and it was so small that my desk was right next to the bedroom wall. So when we would record this, my now wife was asleep. So I had to be kind of quiet. So when you hear me laugh in old podcast episodes, unless you get like unless Zeke really like messed me up with something really funny, I kind of laugh like airy and like because I was trying to stay quiet. And I hated that. I thought it like took away from the podcast a little bit. But now I got 3 floors between me and her. So if she hears me, that means I'm like screaming, I guess.
Being a little rowdy.
Yeah, there's no way she should be able to hear me is what I'm getting at. So I can like actually laugh and talk and be a little louder. So that should add a little bit to this, at least. So that's pretty sick.
Dude, that rules. I'm so happy for you, man.
It's nice. Anything you need to update people with? I know you've been around, but maybe we have some PRFMs that haven't seen a stream or something.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and I was talking a lot in the last season about desperately needing a new job. Like, work getting so bad it was like, tearing down my mental health. And I did finally get a new job. I moved to a different franchise, like different kind of store. I'll just say I work at Publix now. Actually, I literally have their coleslaw right in front of me.
He's sold out.
I work at Publix. I've been working there a little over a year now. It's kind of what like attributed to like the podcast not coming back for a while.
Yeah, we both kind of hit like weird spots in life where we just couldn't match up our schedules, and then we just stopped talking podcasts altogether for like 6 months. It
was crazy.
We came back.
We are back, and I thought about it like every day. Like I was talking to Bex, like, dude, because at the time I was streaming Baldur's Gate with my friends,
the Balder Boys.
Balder Boys.
Shout
I was
out.
doing my own things. We were doing the podcast and all, and like once I got this, because I got moved to night shift, so it just takes all the wind out of your sails, whatever. But I just got a new position at this job, which allows for morning shifts. So I'm now available in the evenings for the first time in over a year. I have to burp.
Nice.
You guys get that for free. That's added on. Widowy fwee. Still driving the car that I got, but I did hit a deer, so it's a little banged up. But other than that, I'm also in a new office, which you guys also didn't know. Like it's funny that we're up to date on our locations, but the audience isn't.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, and they're drastically different than they used to be. Like
way
it's
different,
completely changed, which is kind of cool. Like I'm a fan. I like it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm pretty like we have like these like dedicated office spaces, which is kind of funny. Is that like a coffee setup behind you?
Yeah. So that's my what's the nice way? The rejected coffee setup.
Yeah.
So Liv and I drink a ton of coffee. It's just like what we do all the time. Like we're teachers, and like coffee's like a stereotypical teacher thing. But so that's a Keurig, and that's actually our Soda Stream that we haven't used in a while because we just got tired of buying the CO2 for it.
It takes
it's expensive. Like after a while,
really expensive.
It's really freaking expensive.
Like if you're cranking out that bubbly water, you got to crank out the cash for it.
Yeah, and we've just been buying the cans because Stop and Shop has unbeatable deals. It's like
literally,
it's like $12 for 36 cans of seltzer. It's ridiculous. So that's like the rejected one. But in the winter, the Keurig will come back upstairs because she likes her hot coffee. But we use the espresso machine upstairs right now, and I've been making a lot of iced lattes and stuff in the morning. Gets me through my mornings. It's good stuff. So yeah,
nice. Well, I asked because right next to my setup is Bex's coffee station.
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah,
right here in my office.
Love it.
So yeah, I was like,
twinsies. Yeah, I do think I might plug that in back there because I spend a lot of time in this basement. This is kind of like my domain. She doesn't really come down here much. We got, in that door, that's like the laundry room, but I do most of that stuff just to kind of be nice and pull my weight around here. So she's not really down here too much. I used to have a TV on that table, but we put it in the bedroom because I never watch TV. If I'm down here, I'm just watching stuff on my computer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's about the update. I think that covers just about everything.
Yeah, fucking A.
I got something to talk about.
Lay it on me.
Talking about coffee. This is actually a perfect segue. I promise we didn't plan this. Zeke has no idea what's coming. And I need you to stick with me for a minute because it's going to seem out of the ordinary, but it's not. It's going to come together. So I play a lot of golf. I go and I play golf on my own a lot. Sometimes Liv plays with me, but most times I play by myself. She doesn't have the itch like I do. I could play every single day. But she's not like that. When I come home from playing golf, I usually catch her on the couch watching some variation of crappy reality television, to put it plainly. It used to be Kardashians and it was like her guilty pleasure, but it's been like cycling now. And she just watched, I guess it's all the rage right now, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Have you heard of it?
I just saw a preview for that on my Fire Stick.
Zeke, let me tell you about this show. Okay. It's absurd. It's about a bunch of Mormon moms and wives, obviously, that live in, you guessed it, Utah. And they talk about their lives as Mormon people. Except they say some crazy stuff. Now, there's some crazy stuff in here that they talk about that I should be more riled up about. And don't get me wrong, I'm definitely riled up about some of it. But there's one thing in particular that makes me want to throw up. And I don't know if you're going to be on the same page as me, because I've talked to people and they're like, no, I disagree. You're wrong. We're going to find out. The first thing I want to talk about is Ben Affleck's cousin is on this show, Jen Affleck. I'm not even making that up. Her name is Jen Affleck.
Dude.
And she's the only girl on the show. Like, when they interview people in these things, they put their name in the corner. Yeah. So she's the only one that has her last name. Everyone else is just like their name, right? It's like
so funny.
Grace, like Tim, Zeke, but she is Jen Affleck because she needs the clout or something, or the show needs, I just thought it was so funny. But then they start talking about how when you're Mormon, you're not supposed to do certain things. You can't drink, you can't party, all this. So they start talking about what they do instead to mitigate that and have fun. And they just casually mentioned that they did a medically supervised ketamine spa where they just took ketamine under the supervision of a doctor.
What?
I'm not even making this up. If you search Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, ketamine. Yeah. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Demi uses ketamine as her biggest tool to strengthen her marriage. She talks about using it as therapy with her husband, where they just do it and then get stuff off their chest. If you don't know what ketamine is, bless you, you pure soul, it's a horse tranquilizer. It's a hardcore drug that kills people all the time. It's very illegal for you to be doing ketamine. You're seeing this, right?
Dude, ketamine's fucking. It's an anesthetic. What the fuck?
You can't just go do ketamine. That's not a thing. So when they say it in the show so casually, they're like, "Oh yeah, that happened when we were doing ketamine," and then they move on. And I'm like, "What?" And then they elaborate on it later. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dude. It doesn't. You can't drink, but you can do ketamine that. That's wrong. Something's wrong here.
That's along the loopholes of you can't have sex in the vagina, but nature's back door wide open.
Yeah, it's
where do you? Oh my god!
And apparently it's at they call it a med spa. So it's the same place where you would go and get Botox done. So these are
makes sense.
Doctors that are I'm not going to put these doctors down because they do have to do a lot of work to get there. But you're a sketchy doctor if you're supervising ketamine highs. Let's just get that out there. Like,
That's crazy.
you're no surgeon, right? You're just a drug dealer with a license. That's what that is. Like, absurd. But the real thing I want to talk about is something else that they can't do as Mormons. Did you know Mormons cannot, and this is where it ties in, cannot drink coffee?
Yes, I did know that.
That's crazy. Do you know what they do instead?
I'm so scared to ask.
They drink dirty sodas.
Dirty sodas.
Basically take coffee drinks and replace the coffee with soda. So like, I'm on the website now of the soda shop that is like very famous throughout the Midwest. I'm going to read you.
I've heard of the soda shop, yeah.
It's called Swig. I'm going to read you some of these. This is the Dr. Spice. It's Dr. Pepper, cinnamon, coconut, a cinnamon stick, and half and half. Disgusting. Really, really gross. I mean, some of these sound okay. Like the Texas tab is Dr. Pepper, vanilla, and coconut cream. Now, cream, I don't know. Maybe it tastes like a root beer float, but you kind of start to lose me there because like ice cream is different than milk, I guess. Then you have, what's this one here? Just peachy. Coke Zero, pineapple, peach puree, fresh lime, coconut cream, half and half. Why? Why are you putting lime and half in a drink? Why?
That's crazy.
And like some of these are fine. You know, there's like Mountain Dew ones that are very like fruity. There's some orange soda, but like the ones where they're like pretending to be coffees gross me out so much. And I don't know, like, I feel like I have to try one to know.
So the coffee thing, is like they're not allowed to have caffeine? Is this a drug?
See, that's what I thought. But then soda has caffeine. No?
To the web.
Because I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, you could use like caffeine-free soda, but you could also just drink decaf coffee.
Dude, no shot. Dude, okay. Verbatim from when I just got here.
Oh no.
From the churchofjesuschrist.org.
Oh no.
Bless up. And again, hot drinks are not for the body or belly. Doctrine and Covenants 89:9. All grain is ordained for the use of men and of beasts to be the staff of life. Doctrine and Covenants 89:14. Anything harmful that people purposely take into their bodies is not in harmony with the words of wisdom.
This is ridiculous.
So they can't have hot drinks.
That's it?
That's what it says here. And again, hot drinks are not for the body or belly.
That's absurd. Hot drinks are not for the body or the belly.
Dude.
Like, oh my God.
What does that even mean?
Oh my God. So like if you're sick and you just need like a cup of tea, you can't have it. Sorry.
Literally,
bucko.
yeah. They're not allowed to have tea.
Suffer. That's crazy.
Dude, in the word of wisdom, God says fruits, vegetables, and grains are nutritious and helpful to our bodies. He encourages us to eat meat sparingly. God also cautions us to avoid certain substances, including coffee, tea, alcoholic beverages, and tobacco.
Yeah, I mean, we know that, but like, coffee's not that bad. We can do coffee, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. So they do this crap instead.
But they're allowed to have ketamine.
They defile big soda and inject ketamine under the care of a doctor. Make it make sense. But on the menu, there's a hot chocolate. A hot chocolate. I don't understand. I don't understand. It's so stupid.
Search result. Can Mormons have a hot chocolate?
Like there's a whole tab here for hot chocolate. It's only one drink, but like...
Dude, Mormons can drink hot chocolate, herbal teas, and non-alcoholic cider as long as it's not scalding.
Okay,
there's the loophole.
So lukewarm hot chocolate. Warm chocolate.
However, the LDS, the Church of Latter-day Saints, faith advises against hot drinks like caffeinated tea and requires that Mormons avoid coffee at any temperature.
At any temperature. Jesus.
Any at all.
God. That's insane. That's insane. There's a Church of Latter-day Saints by my house. I drove past it. I was like,
wow.
Whoa, this is out of place.
Isn't the Church of Scientology? Is it New York or is it California?
I don't know.
I can't remember. As long as we're talking about cults. Oops.
Yeah. Oopsies.
Church of
Oh, yeah, there's one in New York.
Okay, I thought so.
There's more than one in New York. Oh, my God.
Bro, there's no way the building actually looks like that.
Hold on. Wait. This one might be kind of close to me.
It's all blue.
Oh, this one's like 20 minutes from me. Jesus. I'm in like Coltsville.
Bro, the building of whoever's editing this
Wow.
episode, please throw up a picture of the building for the Church of Scientology. It's a blue building that says
Church of Scientology.
in almost impact font.
Bro, there's the one. Is that the one in New York that you're looking at? Because this
like,
one is absurd.
Yeah.
The sign on this one is absurd. Like, I'm gonna save this so we can put this in the video.
The big white letters.
That's ridiculous.
What the fuck? It looks like it's on Broadway.
Like a theater, like Church of Scientology, New York.
Yeah.
The cop is like right in front with his little smart car patrol vehicle.
What the
It looks
fuck?
like it's trying to be Radio City Music Hall.
Dude, I'm looking at these.
Oh my God.
Like these huge buildings.
It looks photoshopped.
It looks photoshopped, right?
It looks photoshopped. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. That's out of this
John
world.
Stamos was a Scientologist.
Isn't Tom Hanks a Scientologist too, or is it Tom Cruise? One of the Toms.
Tom Cruise.
Tom
But
Cruise.
he's like the coolest. He's like the coolest one.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That building.
Oh, here's the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean that just.
Wow,
That's crazy,
dude, insane. Yeah, one of the biggest mega cults alive.
and like nobody does anything about it.
Yeah,
it's just there.
I mean, they're too powerful to be taken down.
That's true at this point.
I mean, if we got big enough, we'd have to stop talking about them.
That's true. We would be in a lot of trouble. I mean, we're big. We're big enough. We're big. Come get me, Tom.
We're big boys. I don't. Tim doesn't speak for me. I don't want Tom Cruise to come after me. I saw what he did in Mission Impossible 8. I'm good.
I saw the other 7 too. It's pretty damning evidence.
Listen, any man who can jump upwards a pole being handcuffed to it using only his biceps, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
good.
Stronger than I am.
The bro held on to a jet a plane as it was taking off. I'm okay.
Yeah, that was crazy. He's nuts.
I don't fuck with Tom Cruise.
You know who else I don't mess around with?
Who's that?
You know. JL.
I was thinking of the consonants. T in his name was like JT.
If you know, you know.
Jared Leto.
Leto.
That old shitter. What the fuck's he been up to? Not that I give a shit.
Nothing good, probably. He's just morbing around.
Just morbing all over the place.
I don't know.
Dude,
has he been playing music? I don't even know. I thought I saw him in the news, actually.
He's... What the fuck? Yeah, what the... Nah.
Now I gotta look
Jared
him up.
Leto. Fuck. We gotta keep tabs on this guy.
I know, seriously. I gotta know where he is at all times. Make sure he's at arm's length
Let me see
forever.
Here. News. Let me see here. No shot.
Oh, wow.
I'm pissed off. No. Curses. Jared Leto is reportedly being offered the role of Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe movie.
Come on.
Please
don't do that to us.
It's all over.
This is why we don't like him.
Dude, this is fucked up.
Jared Leto, latest news. Jared Leto climbs Empire State Building? No.
Wait, I think I remember seeing that.
What?
At least somebody did.
That's actually kind of cool. I don't want him to be the one that did that.
The fuck?
Wait a minute. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, it was him. Okay.
Fuck.
Respect, Jared. It doesn't mean I like you,
Wow.
but that's kind of cool.
What band was he a part of again?
30 Seconds to Mars.
Oh, damn. I was hoping he was part of Red Jumpsuit Apparatus because he's wearing a red jumpsuit.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Oh, he vowed to climb, I believe, the Sydney Opera House without a harness.
What the fuck? I mean, it's all slopes. How hard could it be?
True.
It's all slopes. He just slide down.
Oh, Daily Mail. I don't mess with my ad blocker. Come on. Relax.
Fucking A.
Wow.
Fucking but I did hear some news about our favorite guy. Good old MC Mark Cuban.
Oh, is he buying something?
I've heard stories that he has offered to buy X from Elon.
Whoa.
Said he would. Better billionaire, save us from worse billionaire.
X is a cesspool. It
Dude,
really is. Like
it's not worth.
I can't scroll for more than 10 minutes without getting like pissy. It's tough.
You have to like mega curate your X like feed now. I still call it Twitter.
I do too.
But you have to really curate your feed now, unless. But the bots are rampant. I mean,
the bots are so bad.
Did he buy it last year while we were still doing the podcast? I can't remember when he bought it.
I don't remember.
Maybe last year. This whole podcast can't be.
He bought it
things. Anyway.
Yeah, he bought it in April 2022.
April. Wow, that was like
that was a
right
long
on the
time
start
ago.
of the podcast.
Yeah,
like right in the middle. But yeah, so God, it's crazy. What a fucking asshole.
The for you section of that page, or the whatever it's called, not the feed, but the other one.
Yeah,
horrible.
It's bad. I don't go there. I just use my regular feed.
Like there's nothing on there that I want to see. It has nothing to do with my feed, nothing to do with my interests. It's just crud. And it's all Elon's tweets. I have clicked on his profile so many times to say, I don't want to see this, and they still pop up.
I'm pissed they got rid of likes. Like they get likes are private now because people kept combing through Elon's likes and seeing him like all this like sus anime like shit.
Yeah.
But honestly, bro, I had nothing to hide. Right?
Same.
Listen, if you saw clown girls pop up on your feed, you're welcome. All right, you're welcome. I was the one liking it. And when they were gone, sorry. I mean, no more.
He was an honest guy.
Like if I'm out here liking like buff women, that's for you. Putting it on your feed.
I got my people to think about. I'm not liking it for me, babe. I'm liking it for them.
I got nothing to hide. You know, it's fucked off. It's pissing me off, dude.
Yeah, and
God damn it.
It's just all the bots that are like,
dude,
my OnlyFans are free. I just made my OnlyFans free. I'm the girl in the video. My OnlyFans. I'm like, oh my God.
Dude, the fact that he made like verification like purchasable completely ruined the platform.
It's
cheap.
It's horrible. It's $8.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
Twitter Blue.
But I do like that people make fun of people that have it.
Oh yeah, 100%. I have an extension on my browser that tells me if you paid for it or not.
That's awesome. I love when people are like arguing in the replies and someone's like, bro has 40 followers, but he's got a check mark. Like, stop. No one's trying to beat you. Like, save the $8. It's not worth it for you, man.
Yeah, and like the only like good part about Twitter Blue is you get paid for posts, you get paid for the engagement, which always astounds me when I find someone posting some dumbass opinion and getting like hundreds of thousands of engagements. I'm like, bro, just pay for Twitter Blue.
I know, seriously.
At least get paid for being a dumbass.
Yeah, it's crazy. I also love to see,
if you're on the anime like or Marvel side of Twitter, you get a lot of that.
On the sports side of Twitter, there's a lot of that too. People will post takes that like everyone wants to argue about, and you're like, I know what this is. Like, you're getting paid for this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. It's like saying Sam Raimi's Spider-Man was absolute dog shit, putting your phone to vibrate and shoving it up your ass. Just waiting.
You would not have to wait long.
Oh, bro, one of my dream guests for this podcast, if we keep it going and we get big enough, I want to get those two dudes on the Marvel side of things. The guy in the hat,
Escape Pod.
I want to talk to them so bad.
I love Hat Guy.
I want to talk to them so bad.
I love what he does to the other guy. The other guy looks like he's going through an existential crisis.
That clip of him going crazy. He's like, but you don't understand. You keep talking like this.
Wait. Let's impersonate them for a second. I'll be Hat Guy and you be. I don't even know the other guy. Spider-Man hoodie guy, right?
Yeah, it's like.
Wait, do I have a hat down here? I don't. Wait. Hold on.
I was about to say. Okay.
I gotta hold my. You're not gonna be able to hear me, so I'm gonna hold this like this so it's my hat.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
I
So
have
like the other guys.
I have a take.
Okay.
Cars 2 better than Spider-Man.
You just don't. Yeah, you're insane.
That's my take. That's my take.
You're insane.
That's my take.
What are you talking about?
Tell me I'm wrong.
The shock opposition isn't. You don't get it.
It's so funny.
What's got bro jumping up and down like that?
Bro, and it's like every episode it's the same thing. And I eat it up every time. I love it. I think it's so perfect.
I've only seen clips, but I want to interact with them.
Yeah,
so
I don't listen to them. I just every time they pop up, I'm like, yes, heck, I did it again. It's content.
dude. Okay. There's this TikToker that I found. His name is Franchise, aka the Globetrotter.
Oh boy.
Okay. He's this white boy who's like, I guess, trying to like make his name as a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost don't want to look at his page because he followed me back.
What?
And it's going to tell me when I look at his page.
Oh, that's funny. Wow.
But apparently on TikTok, you can nudge likes. So if I like your video, you can nudge me and it sends me a DM. So he's been like inadvertently DMing me every time I like his videos.
That's funny.
My phone's taking too long, but he gets maybe like 40, 50 likes per video. No, don't talk to me, cowboy. No.
What's his name?
Okay.
Franchise?
Yeah, I'll show you. It's the Globetrotter. His name being the period Globetrotter 6. I'm just gonna go to his page. It'll tell him. Okay. I'm gonna show the camera.
Oh, I found him. Oh my god.
It's him like every video is the same. He starts out smiling with his sunglasses on, and then he raps for like 2 minutes straight.
This can we get him on?
He follows everybody back. His follow to followed ratio is 1 to 1.
Yeah, that's crazy. 250 to 250. No bio yet. Wow.
No bio. But like he's been straight grinding. Like every video looks the exact same. But like there's something about this guy. He's so magnetizing that like everything, like some of his raps are like okay, some of his flows all right. But it's like he's got the spirit.
He does have the spirit. My God, that was a lot to take in.
He goes crazy.
The thumbnails of just him like cheesing at the camera.
He has one pair of glasses where as he's rapping, I think he's missing one of the rubbers. So it slowly falls down and he readjusts it as he's like rapping.
Awesome.
He's so cool. I want to play Fortnite with him.
That's so funny. This guy looks
Fortnite with him so bad.
What's his most popular video? Oh, wow, almost 12K.
It's
the one I just watched. No, not at all.
Which one is that one? Was that one? I might know what that one is.
I got the tiger in the cage.
Yes. Yes. He's so cool. Again, whoever's editing this, please put up like a clip of Globetrotter.
I'm like a tiger in a cage, I'm about to unleash, I chase my dreams of rage, I'm a motherfucking beast, I got the eye of the tiger and I feel unstoppable, I'ma break this cage, I'ma do the impossible, I'm like a tiger in a cage, I'm about to unleash, I chase my dreams of rage, I'm a motherfucking beast, got the eye of the tiger and I feel unstoppable, I'ma break this cage, I'ma do the impossible, I'm face to face with defiance, I got the heart of a lion, I'm ready for war, hopes and dreams need alliance, get rich or die trying, I'ma go down fighting, I won't conform to failure, so the dream ain't dying, my head's on the water but the dream ain't over, my dream will live forever, put this ocean on my shoulder, the water's getting colder, hope and pray for the summer, but anything it happens called a stone cold stunner. I'ma break this cage, strike lightning through this muzzle. I'ma break this cage, heavy ranking style my thunder. I'ma break this cage, I'ma reign supreme. I weather any storm to achieve my dream. I'm a hardcore dreamer, I'ma roar like a lion, uplift the truth and I'll roar through confinement. I'ma prosper with alignment, I'ma redefine logic, defy any tyrant, be heard like a siren.
He's so cool.
So
and like
funny.
he'll post videos of him just like shooting hoops.
Yeah, I see that. His most recent one is just him like balling up at some playground.
Yeah, it's insane. He's so cool.
How old do you think this guy is?
I'm gonna reckon anywhere
Early
from
20s?
like mid 20s to early 30s, I'll say.
He needs new shorts. Those are way too big for him. Those look like they're gonna fall off as he's shooting this basketball. Oh my god!
But I appreciate his button ups. He's got button up game on lock.
You know, I appreciate his button ups, but I appreciate that he doesn't button them up. He's only got like the bottom two open. And he's got that big cross coming out of there. That's crazy.
Yep. He's cool.
That's a man that is comfortable with himself. Oh my god! This video, he has one glove on, like Michael Jackson.
Yes, the glove. Like is it the gray glove?
Yeah, this one's black.
Yes. Oh my god, he's so cool. I love him so much.
Bro, he just rapped the ABCs. That is my man.
Yeah, he's mesmerizing.
Wow, I think I could watch every single one of these.
I do.
I might go back after we finish recording and watch every single video that he's posted.
I guarantee you, if you follow him, he'll follow you right back.
Hell yeah. Then we can definitely get him on.
That'd be so sick, dude. Yo, franchise, we need you.
It's your call. Coming to the big leagues. Can we get a feature?
So cool. I posted about him. Can we get your franchise? Can you do us an outro?
Yo, maybe he could do one of our songs.
Oh my god, dude.
The possibilities are endless.
He's so sick, bro. He's so sick. I'm so happy I found him. And this is
like
another guy. I follow. He works at Quick Trip, and all of his videos are him sitting in the break room eating his lunch, and it's sped up. And that's it.
That's amazing. Just like
it's the whole thing. No dialogue, nothing. It's just him.
I love it.
That's it.
That's amazing.
It's just him quickly eating his food, and he'll just like lean back, eat an apple, take a sip of his water, eat his food, lean back, eat an apple.
Oh my god,
it's awesome, dude. It's usually some sick music put over it. I love it.
That's the content that this world needs.
That shit I'm getting on my For You page. What about you?
I actually deleted TikTok a couple months ago off my phone.
I'm so proud of you.
I still have my account, but I don't look at it anymore. Like my friend the other weekend was like, yo, you haven't responded to any of the TikToks I sent you. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, I've sent you like 50 TikToks. What the hell, man? I was like, phew, this is kind of awkward.
That's crazy. Dude, dead ass. Every TikTok I've received probably over the last 6 months, I just haven't opened.
Yeah.
And I use this damn thing every day. I just don't open TikToks.
Yeah.
Don't send me a TikTok.
Don't send Ziek TikToks unless you're franchise. Send away franchise.
Please. Please. I needed this.
No, but this like getting off TikTok was actually so good for my brain. I feel so much happier. Like I still like waste away on the couch sometimes. Like I'll watch like YouTube videos or like I binge watched Prison Break again, but I don't feel that like existential like scrolling dread anymore, which has been really good for me. So if you were thinking about quitting TikTok, this is your sign. PRFMs, just do it. You won't miss it. I promise. Like give it a day or two and you'll be like, oh yeah, sick.
Yeah, it's a huge time dump. I mean, I don't use as much as I used to, but for me, it's like my hour lunch break. That's my TikTok time, and that's pretty much only when I'm on TikTok.
That
anymore.
makes sense.
I'm just like I sit in my car, prop it up on my steering wheel, eat my sandwich, watch TikTok. That's literally it. Or in the shower. I have a little setup in my shower, so I have like one of those. It's just a shelf in the shower. I've set like a scrubby pad up. Like
to lean your phone on it.
And I set my phone on that. And I'm just like.
He's like up here. He's like, shoop.
Literally, dude, it's the worst. When I find a really annoying TikTok when I'm shampooing my hair, I'm like, come on.
Dude, I used to be like, if I was doing something with my hands, I would scroll with my nose. I would like lean into my phone and just like, shh.
Knowing my luck, I'd headbutt that motherfucker right in the drain. I'd headbutt that motherfucker right in the drain, dude. I'm such a klutz.
TikTok, whatever they did over there to figure out like how to lock humans into something, they nailed it. They know what. Dude,
you could post hour-long videos to TikTok now.
That's insane.
I found it out from the guy that like used the home inspector with the screwdriver or the knife,
and he like breaks everything.
Dude, he posted an hour-long video, and I didn't realize it till like 20 minutes in.
Oh my god!
I'm like, I'm out of here.
I would take an hour-long Repo Man video. That would be cool. The whole process of Repo in that car, like getting to his truck, driving there. Oof, I love that guy.
Dude, wow. Oh yeah, what happened to the what was his name? Was it the The Grim Reaper. What was his fucking name?
Yeah.
The Repo Reaper.
Yeah, the Repo Reaper. That was it. That's who I'm talking about.
Did he stop posting? Because I haven't seen his videos in forever.
Repo.
Did he get fired?
Reaper. I wonder if he did get fired.
He might just be on YouTube now.
He's got 20 million posts. That can't be right. Oh no, it's about him. Okay. He's almost got 1 million followers. That's pretty good.
Oh, he got famous enough to get a what is it? A death hoax?
Oh.
Yeah, people keep saying he died.
No, he posted 4 hours ago. Repoing a car.
Oh,
his cord broke.
Just,
that's funny.
Maybe he's just not on my For You page anymore because I don't think I was following him. That's crazy. Well, good for him.
Crazy. Yeah,
he loved his job.
Still killing it.
Dude, deadass, he had me scared. I wasn't paying my payments.
I know, and I know I'm paying my payments.
Yeah.
I wake up in the middle of the night with a cold sweat, like, the Reaper. Not my Camry.
I gotta call my bank.
I open up like the Toyota financial app. I'm like, oh, good, I paid.
Yeah, dude, it gets me scared. Like, I don't know why. Like, I think because I've had a car like repoed before, that like I have this like irrational fear. Like, I was at the gas station today getting gas, and I saw a tow truck whip into the parking lot, and as I'm filling gas, I'm like, is he for me?
Is this for my car?
Is he here for me? And like he parked, and like I'm sitting, I'm like, whatever, and the minute I hang up the gas hook, he starts driving. I'm like,
oh my god, he's here for me.
What do I do? But he just whips out. I guess he's waiting for something. I'm like, I paid it yesterday. Jesus Christ.
That's so funny. The irrational fear of like something you know is impossible, but you still are afraid of it anyway. Like something stupid like that. It's just so funny.
Yeah, it's weird. But like with my house, I can feel like vibrations from other cars. Mm-hmm. So like I shoot up. I'm like, okay, good. The repo man's not here. It's crazy.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So I want to kind of double back, if you don't mind, to we told them that we were laughing about an email, but we didn't tell them what the email was.
Yes.
I feel like we could tell them about that and then segue into the newest edition of that, because I've been looking forward to this all day long.
As some of you remember, Bex, my girlfriend, still dating, by the way. Bex would send us scenarios through our email. For those wondering if you want to send us anything, it's jaredletosucks@gmail.com. That's jaredletosux@gmail.com.
And we do mean that, Jared Leto. One time we pretended to hide it, and we're not doing that anymore. We hate Jared Leto, and we are proud.
Go fuck yourself.
Boom.
But Bex sent us an email. Let's see, was it 623? No, which one was it?
Yeah, WIR, pooping and farting.
Pooping and farting.
Just that already is like, oh my god.
Again. Oh my god. You know what's crazy? Look at the time she sent it.
Midnight.
She sent this at midnight.
It was a Friday, so maybe she had finished the episode we had released that day, and she was like, "I've got the scenario."
She's probably at my place.
I want to see. She's sitting. She's in bed next to you, just like you're like falling asleep. It's like pooping and farting,
pooping and farting.
I want to go and I want to see what episodes we're releasing around then, because if we had like a poop heavy episode, it would make a lot of sense.
That would make sense.
If it didn't, you're looking that up, she's just,
Wait, I'll shoot these off. What she? I'll read verbatim what she sent.
Please do.
Welcome to email. Would you rather pooping only or peeing and coming only? Very interesting distinction. Would you rather be a fart wizard? Powers activated by farts, but can be extremely powerful based mostly on the gusto of the fart. Or a fart wizard? Fart-related magic only, but does not require farts to activate.
I think The Boys Are Back in Brown is probably the one that came out closest to that. Makes
sense.
Makes so much sense.
That makes so much sense. Would you ever have stinky butthole sticky poopy fingies or smelly drippy little piss boy fingies?
It's the way she typed it out. She wrote it in a baby voice.
She wrote it in a baby voice.
You can't read it like a human. You have to say, would you rather have sticky butthole, sticky poopy fingies?
Would you rather sharp poops or hot burning poops?
And then it gets serious again. We go from
Would you rather fart smell like delicious burgers or fart smell like fresh baked cookies? Joke's on you, my farts already smell like burgers.
They don't always smell delicious.
They always smell like beef.
You know the video that little girl? I smell like beef. I smell like beef.
Dude.
I love that kid.
That's the same girl on TikTok where she's like, look at these freaking bats.
Yeah.
I love Halloween.
She's
my nuts.
Awesome.
Don't forget my nuts.
Get my nuts. Get my nuts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. God, she must be like,
oh, I don't want to think
now?
about it. Yeah, that's really scary to think about.
I hate that. Anyway, the reason we brought this up is Bex, in anticipation of the return to form, has sent us a new list of scenarios.
Yeah, Bex being the only human on the planet besides me and Zeke knowing that we're coming back. So she took full advantage of that knowledge and gave us scenarios redux for this episode. And she gave us some bangers. Mm-hmm. These are pretty good. Might be some of her best work. She's been sitting on these for a year, so I assume they would be pretty good. Should we do them all? It's just two.
Yeah, we have to.
We got a two-part, so it's like three. So I'll read the first one. So the first one says, your body will release poo 30 to 60 seconds after every sneeze. The timer does not reset with back-to-back sneezes. If your bowels have already been vacated at the time of sneezing, you will instead produce farts of varying volume and stench. How do you deal with this in your daily life?
It has to be said, I didn't read these beforehand because I couldn't get to the email, so this is my first time experiencing this question.
These ones are really good. The second one, you're not ready for the second one.
Dude, okay. Bex is always good at the
she gives you one that's like either way is good or bad. Like there's
between the lines. She's really getting like the fine print.
Yes. It's really hard to pick usually. And we usually go back and forth. Like we'll pick one and then convince ourselves that the other one is better. She does this to us all the time. And this one, I don't know.
It's the back-to-back sneezes is where she gets me because like, oh, what if I sneeze 8 times in a row? No, after that first sneeze,
you're pooping.
Timer starts.
You're pooping.
Timer starts. So in half a minute to a minute, you will shit yourself.
I don't know because I don't know. I think you have to.
I think it's mitigating the sneezes.
I think you need to wear a diaper first and foremost.
That is true. If it's a condition,
because as much as like
you have to be prepared for,
as much as you can mitigate your sneezes, you're gonna get a surprise every once in a while.
That is true.
And like, you're like I'm thinking of my life, right? Like I'm like on the subway, and I just catch a whiff of something. Oh no! I'm like looking around, like all the people are just like. Mine and their own bit. I'm like, I'm about to shit myself. I'm about to poop everywhere. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well, good thing though. You're on a New York City subway.
Yes, I mean, it wouldn't be the most outlandish thing ever. However,
bro, as long as you just find an empty spot and shit there, no one's really going to no one's going to care.
Yeah. People won't look twice. I mean, I've seen a guy poop on the sidewalk here before, so it's really not that far-fetched. I wonder if he sneezed.
No, dead ass. If someone like jumps on the train tracks, like, you're going to make the train late.
Yeah, people get so pissed off about that stuff. I'm like, it's a little inhumane, but okay, I guess. It's a weird place up here.
I gotta get to work.
I don't care enough about work. If someone dies, like, you gotta pay respect, you know? God damn. We were driving the other day. I saw this guy, like,
it's crazy.
He was driving like an animal, and I hated him. And then he wound up like next to me, and we passed a really bad wreck on the left, and he like did the sign of the cross, and I was like, oh, I can't hate you anymore. Like you're a thoughtful
damn.
person. You just suck at driving, but I still kind of dislike you. I went on a tangent. Back to sneeze pooping. Snooping.
Back to snooping. Damn it. Beat me to it.
That's a brain match right there. We were ready for that one.
The neural link has been reset. So diapers definitely. But I can't. No, I sneeze every day. I can't. But I am really good at stopping sneezes, I will say. Whereas, do you know the achoo method?
No.
So there's two. Where when someone's about to sneeze, you just go achoo. Like you say it out loud, and it stops them. Or say bless you before they sneeze.
That I've done. And it pisses people off. A lot.
Yeah, it works.
I feel like if someone did that to me in this situation, I would give them a hug. Be like, you don't know what you just did for me. You saved my life.
Thank you so much. You have no idea what you just did for me today.
The person's like, what the fuck is going on?
Get the fuck off me, pal.
Get your fingies off of me.
Get your poopy fingies off me, buddy.
And I'd be hugging him like, they're not poopy anymore.
They won't be poopy today. Not with you around.
I wonder like, so it says like, if you're already empty, right? If you've already pooped.
Yeah. Like, so you just shat,
so you can poop
stood
normally,
up, sneezed.
which is good.
Yeah.
Imagine like you get so good, you can control your sneeze. And you're like, okay, it's time to poop. And you like get to the toilet and you're like, okay. And then you just start pooping in the toilet. Like you get like so self-aware and like so in tune with your body. That would be crazy.
Dude, my buddy Ty can make himself sneeze.
That's crazy.
I mean, if I pluck a nose hair, I'll sneeze. So I can kind of like do that. But there's only so many I can pluck, I guess.
Right, yeah.
But no, he does this thing where he like, where he like, you know, when you like go and like make your lips vibrate, he does that like towards his like nose and it like makes him sneeze.
Wow, that's cool. He's a pooping machine.
Dude, this guy's a true shitter.
He's the king of the toilets, king of the bowl.
Could imagine, fuck, but like farts of varying volume and stench. So like,
yes, you could get away with one. You could also
that
have
is
a
true.
ripper. You know, you never know what you're gonna.
I like
end
the
up
farts. I like the farts that people try to hide, like a.
Yeah. Like when you drop a textbook on the floor in school.
There's this guy on TikTok me and Bex have been catching where he goes out into public and pretends like he's farting in front of people.
Oh, jeez.
At least I hope he's pretending to fart, but he's just kind of catching like humanity, like find out this funny moment together.
Right.
Like people like laugh and like run away. Well, he'll be like, "Oh God, here he is."
Oh,
He's like, "Oh geez," and like walk away and hold his pants.
oh Jesus.
It's like we have a video element now. He'll be walking. He'll be like,
Oh, I think I've seen this guy.
shit. It's like a really like up like high bird's eye angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. He's funny. I love stuff like that. Like those are the harmless pranks that like
Yeah,
the internet's
harmless
gone
pranks.
away from. Now it's all horrible, terrible things.
I think we need more harmless pranks. Like I saw
think
one
so,
where
too.
this girl in an office put her her computer mouse under a trash can. Like I caught a mouse. There's a mouse. I caught the mouse, and she gets one of the guy in the office like scoop it up, put it into a cup, and he goes to dump it outside, and he dumps out a wireless computer mouse.
That's funny. Like that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's funny. Like it's good fun.
I feel like the old YouTube, like, I know he's not a great person anymore, but like the original Roman Atwood pranks and things like that, that's the stuff that made YouTube what YouTube is now. But then he got into the whole like really intricate stuff that like really bothered some people.
Yeah.
Everyone falls from grace eventually, but not the Hint Boys.
Not the Hint Boys. No, not this time. And we're not Minecrafters, so we don't diddle kids.
That's true. We don't. Because that's a thing Minecrafters do. I mean, God, what is up with it? Why are all these famous people? Why is Dr. Disrespect trying to stream again? Like, what? Really?
He just came back to streaming like, didn't happen.
I was
Oopsie
like,
daisies.
this wasn't like a little hiccup. This wasn't like you did like a little bad thing. Like, you're a bad person. You should be in maybe jail.
Bro, deadass, he was like, By the way, the conversations with the minor weren't sexual. Also, check the minor laws in the state. I'm like, if they weren't sexual, why are you asking us to check the laws?
Yeah, seriously. And also, why did you admit that you took it too far in your original tweet and now you're saying it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Liar.
What the fuck's that about, son?
Liar.
I heard this take where it's like, as long as he has his wife and his kids and their vacations, everything's hunky-dory. As long as his wife continues to not leave him, he'll just go as planned.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Like, his wife's got to fucking leave him, dude. She's got it. Like, enough is enough.
I know, it's crazy. The same thing with, it's like happening in the Call of Duty Zombies community. I'm a huge Zombies guy, always have been. And I've always kind of kept up with the community, even if I'm not playing hardcore. And one of the guys that made the community what it is, it turns out that like he was messaging a minor and like dated her for a while and like brought her to the content house and didn't tell anyone her age. And like, he like defended himself and like this whole big thing. And it's like, whose side are you taking? Because both of them are just kind of throwing out accusations and then deflecting them. But at the end of the day, like everyone's like, oh, he was 18 and she was 16. Like, it's not that bad. Like, he was like almost 20. Like, it's pretty bad.
God damn.
And like the messages got leaked and it's like very obvious that he was like really into the fact that she was young. And it just like sucks. I'm like, man, I used to love your stuff and now I can't look at you the same. Like, why? Why do these people have to be so bad? I don't get it.
Dude, one that really hurt. I'll think of a couple that sucked. One was Cryotic. I was a super huge Cry fan. And when all that shit came out, like, dude, like I sat and watched his entire like Asura's Wrath playthrough. I sat through the entire thing. It was one of my favorite things ever. And then that shit come out.
Yeah.
Call Me Carson.
Oh yeah.
Was one of them.
Really bad.
That fucked me up. Cody Co.
Bad. That was another one. That hurt me so bad. That one
sucked so bad.
I was like, you were so friggin' funny and you just blew it. You ruined it all because you're a stupid idiot. Crazy. Crazy. It's also crazy the way all this stuff comes out. Like that one, she would like, Tana was just like, yeah, you know, like I had relations with Cody Co. Like I was pretty young. And then they were like, how young? And she was like, oh, you know, like 17. And he was like 25. And we're like, what?
Yeah.
What? Like,
and she talked about it before, and I think like nobody like took it seriously until like now.
Yeah. I think people just finally realized like just because she kind of like is crazy doesn't mean she's not telling the truth like all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
it's crazy.
Tana of most people from that era like learned a lot from her mistakes and like genuinely became a better person.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
after the fact. Mm-hmm. And not saying that has any like relevancy on like the quote unquote justice, but like you know, it's like it's crazy that just now like it finally like gained traction, especially with D'Angelo Wallace's video.
I love
Cody Co.
Yeah, that was a great video. The one with Jarvis too was pretty good. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
There was Jarvis so, yeah. And I can't remember the guy's name, but they talked about Wallace's video for a while, and they gave a great take on it too, where they were kind of like, we're not really for or against, but like if this is the case, damn, dude. And the fact that he went and played the DJ set,
dude, he still went to his set. Like he didn't say
a word, and he went to the DJ set and was playing songs and just like, oh, like hands in the air. I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Anything,
I couldn't believe it.
And then like,
has he said anything yet? I don't think anything. I
haven't seen anything blow up. Like I probably would have seen it on Twitter.
Same.
If he did, but I mean, he's out of tiny like Meat Gang. Like Noel's just doing it by himself now.
Yeah, I did see that.
So I mean,
I did see that.
Honestly, if I'll be honest, Noel was funnier anyways.
He really was.
If you listen to them talk to each other, Noel was the funny one. I'll be honest.
I don't think he said anything. I think he just backed out of TMG for now.
Good. Fucking A. Didn't even like defend himself. Like, but there's nothing to say.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing to say.
It's just like a huge admission of guilt. Not that like he could have done anything, like unless she's straight up lying, but it's quite obvious that she's not. You know,
there's so much. Apparently, there's like a lot of
there were
evidence,
like people around,
fact, especially like the party they were at where it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crazy.
Don't diddle children. Just don't do it.
Don't.
You shouldn't have to be told. Like you shouldn't be told.
It's crazy how many like
They
it's
just
like-
arrested Diddy. The FBI arrested Diddy.
They finally got Diddy?
Finally, yeah.
Wow.
And they have some evidence, dude. It's starting to pop up. He's a freak. He's a freak. It's not something to laugh at, but like it's one of those defense mechanisms. Like that's
Bro,
that's
wake up in the morning saying
disgusting,
fuck
man.
P Diddy. Fucking A.
I saw something today. He used to have like, I think they called them freak offs. Yeah, Diddy allegedly forced drugged victims into drug-fueled freak-off sex performances. Diddy is accused of coercing female victims to engage in prolonged sexual performances called freak-offs, where Diddy allegedly used controlled subjects to keep the victims obedient. What?
What?
Like,
the fuck?
what?
Dude.
And then it says after freak-offs, Combs, which is Diddy, and the victims typically received IV fluids to recover from the physical exertion and drug use. What?
That is fucking insane.
Insane.
Dude, that's not just like, you know, hey, have a blue Gatorade to replenish your electrolytes. No, like being hooked up to an
it's
IV.
like, let's go lay down and like get an IV. Says he used to injure these people so badly it would take them weeks to recover. Like, what? Why?
Jail.
Why?
The motherfucker should be dead.
Like, there's
Kill this man.
No way they should let him out. If he ends up out on bail or something like that, I'm gonna flip out. Flip out. But these are the people that are like rich, that are like living the good life.
Dude.
They're all horrible. Maybe not all. Like that's, you know what I mean? Because there are definitely plenty of rich and famous people that aren't horrible. But like, it feels like every week a new one's coming out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bro, oh my fucking God. It's like, I mean, it just plays in the thing where like you don't know, like just because they get famous, you don't know these people.
Right. I mean,
Like they could be anybody. Like, case in point,
Yeah.
Nikocado Avocado.
yep.
Have you heard about him recently?
Unreal.
For 2 years, backlogging content while secretly losing over 200 pounds.
Unbelievable. I don't know how he did it. It's crazy.
And he looks the same as he did when he started.
I know. I can't figure it out. It doesn't make any sense. I'm
just
happy for the guy. He's definitely going to like, he was getting to that danger zone for sure. But oh my
Yeah,
God,
I mean-
how the hell, like, that
I mean,
means.
he's still a crazy motherfucker, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. He didn't fix
Yeah, but
any of his mental problems.
he's talking this shit like, I'm always 2 steps ahead. Brother, you showed us your swollen asshole on OnlyFans. Was that part of the plan? Was that 2 steps ahead?
Unreal. I honestly couldn't believe, like when I first saw that, I thought someone took an old photo of him and just put it next to. But then I saw that he like did a reveal that he is actually that size again. I can't believe, for anyone that's listening that doesn't know, he's a YouTuber that was very skinny, and he started doing like mukbang streams. So he would eat these like crazy meals on camera, and eventually it got a little out of control and he became this like morbidly obese person. And I don't say that lightly. That is like exactly what he was. He was enormous. But apparently he was only enormous for a tiny bit, because then he recorded a buttload of content. And for the 2 years following, he just released those videos and never recorded a new one while he lost all the weight. And now those videos are done and he's back to his original skinny size. And now he's like, boom, gotcha, social experiment. And it blew the internet's mind. Like that was so crazy.
I weigh more than Nikocado Avocado now.
That's insane. What did he weigh at his max? Because he had to have been huge.
He was getting up to like the 300 mark, I think.
I mean, he's not a tall dude either. I don't think it's like, yeah, he's 158 pounds right now. I'm heavier than Nikocado Avocado. And his heaviest was 411 pounds. 411 pounds. That's insane. That's insane. He dropped 250 pounds. That's ridiculous.
I don't want to say Ozempic, but Ozempic's feeling kind of likely here.
Yeah, I agree. That's crazy. I mean, maybe we're wrong. I would love to be wrong. I would love for him to have done this like naturally,
Yeah.
but I feel like losing 250 in 2 years is probably not that healthy. Something else has to be at play here, right?
250 over 2 years kind of seems a little doable. I mean, depending on how much you lost, like
I
per
guess
month.
so. 400.
Because I mean, when I was, I mean, this isn't going to be any way comparable. But when I was counting calories, I was losing probably about like 3 pounds a week.
He's 6
So, I mean-
feet tall, so he's an inch shorter than me. So imagine if
How
I
much
was
you say he weighed again?
158.
158 at
That's
6 feet.
Light.
That's
very light.
wow.
I am 6'1", and I'm between 165 and 170 usually, which is pretty light for my height. So 158 is like rail thin.
Wow.
That's
Insane.
That's
People,
crazy.
and people are like, "Oh, it's old footage." No, dude, he did like a TikTok dance.
Yeah, it's new. It's right now. Like he's doing now things. It's crazy that his content, like people were saying it's insane that he did this, but he was like collabing with people that weren't that big and are now bigger. Like the foresight for him to be able to do that is so impressive.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Like good on him. It bamboozled the whole world.
I hope he stops being a terrible person.
Yeah, that should be his next. His next.
Let's trim down the personality next, huh, bud?
Yeah, so let's lose 250 pounds of personality.
Wow. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, when I saw that, there someone like predicted it. They drew a picture like a couple years ago. Like, what if Nikocado all of a sudden like does this and like he removes the fat and he's skinny?
Mm-hmm. And he did it. Literally. Widowy.
We did it. But that's like I said in our earlier point, you don't know the people you're watching.
Right.
They could be fucking anybody doing anything.
Yeah, this
it's
parasocial thing that people have going on is really dangerous. Like way more dangerous than you think it is. It's crazy.
Like we're a couple of cool guys, but don't like invest your lives in us. We're not saying we're terrible people. But I'm saying like
but we don't show everything.
Yeah,
we have our private
own
life.
personal lives.
Even though even when I was streaming, and I know you do, you feel the same way. Like you put it all out there on stream, but there is a part of you that's not out there.
Yeah,
like you're still you behind closed doors. Just because we have a camera and we're like talking about poo and like being goofy guys on the internet, like we have other things going on. We're not. This isn't the whole us, and there's a reason for that. And you probably will never see the whole us, and that's because that's for us. Like that's not for the internet, the persona, like everything that we do. And it's the same with these big guys. Like Dr. Disrespect, nobody knows a thing about him. Not a thing. He wears a costume. Like it's crazy. It's a great shtick, but he's a bad person. Who would have guessed?
Fucking awful, terrible person.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's people like that. I feel like they eventually they talk so much they eventually out themselves.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like him, Nick Merckx especially.
Oh my god, I can't.
That fucking guy.
I can't listen to him anymore.
We were talking about him like a year ago too. He's still being an awful fucking terrible.
He just
person.
got worse. Like he realized nothing was going to happen to him, I think, and now he's just like going at it.
Yeah, that's the thing with these guys. Like, they just keep going.
Mm-hmm. They never just stop. Leave it where it should be.
Unless it affects their wallets, they just don't stop.
Right.
It's
the Mr. Beast thing was crazy. Like we could go off on a serious tangent here. Like we could talk for hours about this stuff.
Yeah, but let's. Long story short,
it was
you don't know these fucking
tangent.
Yeah,
fat.
Tim, you gotta stop. Somebody stop this guy. Now we're clip farming. Anyway,
put it on TikTok.
I say,
excuse me.
Ooh, I reckon we get to the second part of the scenario.
Yeah, I was going to say you're reading this one. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to read this one.
Okay, it's a doozy.
Chat.
Okay,
chat. I just said chat.
Wow, he's getting back into it.
PRFMs are going back into Bex's scenarios, and this one is a two-parter with some backstory. Okay. So prepare your bubble.
Here we go. That's my dog. God. Anyway, I'll try to cut this parts out. Two-parter. You gain power over the cleanliness of other people's buttholes, so long as you know their name. Like Death Note, but it's about butthole cleanliness, and there is no book. You lack power over the cleanliness of your own butthole, even by mundane means, i.e., you go to clean it or set up a method of cleaning it, and will immediately forget what you're doing / black out, resulting in an unchanged butthole. You gain knowledge via some kind of prophecy of a singular stranger who would have power over only the cleanliness of specifically your butthole, if only they learned your name. But you know nothing about them other than this one quality. Okay, that being said,
That's the
question
backstory,
one.
the context.
That's the context. That being said, question one. Do you attempt to hunt this person down so you could tell them your name and they could possibly free you of the tainted tushy forever? Do you forego the quest and hire a trusted poopervisor to handle your anal hygiene? Do you just deal with this new stinky life and move on? Question two. After solving or ignoring the situation posed in question one, what do you do from there? Do you use this power for evil and become poopy, stinky butthole man, spreading his noxious plague to all? Or do you become Saint Anus and crusade... Sorry, I got lost on Saint Anus. And crusade to eradicate swamp ass for good? Or do you become a silent force, blessing and cursing at a whim, but doing no more or less?
This is a serious one. This one has a lot put into it. I also love
Jesus
her prose.
Christ.
Like the way she writes some of these are just like you could write a book about this.
Bro, silent force especially. Like, it's a silent fart.
It's so fun. Saint Anus, amazing. Great name. All right, let's do part one first. Question one. So should we hunt down the person?
Yeah.
Do we get a poopervisor to just like wipe your butt for you, or do you just deal with being stank?
It'd be so interesting. Like, how would you? So you know of this person, but like, how do you?
So you just like
How do you hunt them down?
I guess you're just like hanging out one day, and all of a sudden it's like there's someone out there that can clean me. Like there's one person on the planet. Like I don't know them, but like I know this is a thing. I don't know how you would be able to do that. That's obviously the option I would want to do, but I don't know if it's like feasible. I would not hire a poopervisor. That I will tell you. No one's touching my butt. Sorry.
Yeah, you couldn't even use like a bidet.
Yeah, you black out. You'd probably be drinking from it by the time you came to.
Wow. This is so strong.
But
like you also
knowing me, I would begin to hunt the person down, but give up because it'd be too hard and just live a stinky life. That's probably what would happen. Because I feel like finding this person is probably so difficult. 8 billion people. But like, what if they don't even speak English? I can't speak another language. So much to think about.
Crazy. So like, So if you hire a poopervisor, why deal with trying to find this singular person?
I think that's what she's saying, right? Like you skip the quest and just have the poopervisor just clean you all the time. Like if you think it's too hard to find the person.
True.
Now I'm going to add to her question. What if this person finds out who you are and they don't like you and they make you dirtier?
Oh, fuck.
And then you have a poop enemy. That's a whole different.
So like, do all 8 billion people have that one person like inverse?
I think.
Or is it just like you specifically?
I think you are the only
everyone
person.
Have their
like,
own pair?
You just get the power over everyone's butthole except your own. And this one person has power over just your butthole and no one else. So like, maybe like if you found the person, you could be like, hey, look, I'll keep you clean. You keep me clean. But like then if someone cuts you off on the highway, you'd be like, poopy butthole. Poop fingies.
Sneeze, motherfucker.
It's tough. It's a hard question. I think the right answer is poopervisor, but I don't want.
I was about to say I'd probably just hire a poopervisor.
I think you have to. And you just pay them in their own clean butthole.
That's
right?
true.
Like, you don't
Yeah,
even have
'cause you
to
have
pay.
power
You'd be
over
like,
there.
look,
You have power over theirs.
If you don't clean me, I'm not going to clean you. Haha. Piggies.
Pooping.
Poo pal.
Oh no, not the poo pal.
There's so much from
Oh,
season one.
dude.
Just listening to those episodes again, I'm like, oh my God, poo pal.
It's
Iconic.
time for poo. But yeah, I guess that's when you become poopy stinky butthole man.
Yeah, so I guess after we hire our poopervisor, I think it's based on my mood for the day. If I'm going to be poopy stinky butthole man or Saint Anus.
I think, honestly, I would be poopy stinky butthole man as a means. Oh, hold on, my dog's going crazy right now.
My dehumidifier just turned on and I thought it was full, so I'm not sure what just happened. I gotta shut that.
So what I was saying, I genuinely think in my heart of hearts, I would be poopy stinky butthole man as a means of finding the man who could clean my own butthole, and then my stinky crusade would end.
Right. So you're going around zapping people and being like, say my name. And then if they
No, bro, I'd be on like the TV like, perish all ye buttholes, bring me the man who can clean me, or your swamp ass for ages. I'm like weaving shit in and out of other people's asses.
I wonder, okay, another layer to this. Does this person know they can clean you?
That's what I'm saying.
Or
I'll have
do
like
you,
people
like-
like come up and like an altar, people would shuffle up one by one. I have like a poop cult. Like, who's the chosen
It
one?
would
Is
smell
it you?
so bad in there.
Yeah, dude. Every person leaves stinkier than when they entered. I'm like, like if you fail to clean me, stinky asshole,
Yeah, you're
get out.
so screwed. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that would probably work eventually. It would take some time, I bet, but you'd figure it out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I'd be on blimps. Like it'd be like a dystopian future where I'm making people have shitty asses and people in the slums.
I can't.
I couldn't be Saint Anus, dude. I couldn't.
Saint Anus. With that kind of power, I don't know anyone that really could. You know, like if you're walking down the street, you'd be like, poopy. It'd just be fun to watch, like someone's reaction. It's so messed
like a
up,
man-
but it's so true.
Man in a trench coat, just
It's like the
Hey, see?
Hamburglar, but for poop.
it's like calling people toots, but calling them toots.
Toots.
Hey, what's up, toots? How's it going, shit for brains?
It's like you're ordering like I don't know, what's a place where you're forced to tip now and you shouldn't have to tip. Anything like that, right? You're ordering somewhere and they
Yeah.
turn the iPad around, you're like, nope.
Or it's like pizza man delivers, you go to take the pizza and like, what, no tip? And right before you close the door, you're like,
And then eventually like, you've done your whole like altar thing, right? The pizza guy shows up and you open the door and he's like, oh, sir. He tips you. He's like, please don't soil me, please. Like you're like this infamous monster.
like the geek, geek, geek. Oh my god, it's the poop guy. Fuck,
like-
dude.
They like draw straws to see who has to take it to your house. Like I did it last time. I was cleaning myself for weeks.
Like they have like scheduled like you're allowed to go home and clean up before you come back to work.
I wonder if they're allowed to clean themselves or if you're the only one that can do that. Like, do they black out as well if you make them poopy?
Ooh, that'd be
so maniacal. Oh my God.
that'd be fucked up.
That would be
That would be
so
fucked up.
messed up. It would be funny.
Let me see here. Does she specify that?
No, I don't think she does.
Maybe it's like in the moment type beat.
I think that's fair. More fair.
I think as stinky poopy butthole man, like you would control the duration of the stinky poopy.
Right.
I think like
so. I guess technically
you
the whole
you
time
control
you
how
would,
long.
right? Because
Yeah.
even in the beginning, like question 2 comes after question 1, but question 1 is just like, how are you going to keep yourself clean? Like you always have the power to be poopy, stinky butthole man or St. Anus if you're a real nice person, but we're not.
Yeah, it's like if not blank, then blank.
Right.
Yeah.
This
so
is
like,
a fun one.
oh, bro, I curse you with 6 months of shit.
Oh my! Oh, you have a job interview next week?
Oh, dude, you're fucked.
Like so messed up.
Consider your career flushed down the drain.
I hope your interview doesn't go shitty.
God, not the shit wizard,
Oh
bro.
my God. I would walk around with like a big pointy hat. It'd be like the poop emoji hat, but like really tall and pointy.
Your wand is a toilet brush.
Your robes are just made of toilet paper.
It's a bathrobe, but it's like adorned with like toilet paper. You're wearing a toilet seat.
You're wearing a big chain, but instead of like a cross or something, it's just like the flusher.
It's a fucking flapper. But the chains are like are attached to the flapper.
Yeah, it's like the thin one. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Good Lord.
I'd vote for this guy for president.
You'd have to.
You imagine
otherwise
Vermin Supreme.
You would just be poopy all the time.
Oh my God. Imagine shitting your way up to the top of the
Vote
White
for
House.
me or you will never be clean.
Dude, the Brown Party.
The Brown Party.
No way. Vote Brown.
Imagine you're the president. It's pretty dystopian, right? You've already slummed out the world trying to find your poopy boy. And like you're at war with a nation. You're like on the phone with them and they're like, I'm going to bomb the Capitol. And you're like, you sure you want to do that? You sure? Because I know your wife's name. I can make this happen right now. You'll never look at her the same. She'll be gross for the rest of your life. Try me. Go ahead. Blow it up. Try me. And he'd be like, oh, I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Sorry.
That's scary. He's like, I know your wife's name, Steven.
I know your kids too.
I have it right here.
I know everyone. I know everything about you.
Shouldn't put your family on Facebook, Steven.
You know what they say about privacy settings, Steven.
It's like he gets his way to the top of the White House and now he has access to like the entire national database of names and people. So there's nothing stopping you from becoming like
the
Poop
FBI's
Master Supreme.
top 10 most wanted list. You're like, oh, we'll solve this really fast. Like the gnarliest poops ever. It's like, keep your noses out, everyone. They're bound to come out eventually.
I want all satellite footage of all bathrooms. Keep track if it goes in and out of these.
So funny.
We would have found Osama bin Laden based off stench alone.
Immediately.
Right outside that pipe. Oh, is there
I wonder,
poop in there?
how bad, could you make it just like a continuous poop? So like these people have like a poop trail everywhere they go. You just follow the trail to these criminals. And then they call you. They're like,
drip.
Yeah, we have them in custody. Can you please clean them up? And you're like, yeah, sure. And then you like stop so the cops can like haul them away.
Cut off the supply. Cut off the supply.
It's like an AirPod.
Pinch it off. Pinch it off.
It's like an AirTag, but just grosser.
Oh, God, dude. Operation Pinch and Switch is a go.
Every
That's
time we
fucked up.
get these from Bex, we go off on this like ridiculous poop tangent.
Why is it always poop? It's always
poop. But poop is
Dude.
always funny.
It is really funny. Jesus Christ. Without fail, it's always poop.
Every friggin' time. I mean, if you go back through her scenarios, there's a lot of poop ones, right?
I think it's causational. It's always
I
good
mean,
to
yeah,
talk
but
about
she
poop.
got us once, and she was like, "Oh,
That's true.
this is how we do it. This is it."
Yeah, she's got the fishing pole. She's sitting on top like, zzz, zzz, we got him, boys.
She's probably listening, right? She's listening to the episode. If she gets to the part where we start this, which is, I'm gonna guess we started this like 45 minutes into the episode, and she's like,
Yeah.
there's half an episode left. Like I got them so good today.
Yeah.
Just 50 minutes of poo talk.
Jesus Christ. She probably started like, we switched off of scenario like one for a bit to talk about influencers. She's like, oh, fuck.
She's like, I lost
them.
them.
Bring it back. She's like, yes.
She's like, they
Got 'em.
can't get away from the poop. These are stinky
Damn it.
boys.
Golly, we are the stinky boys. Motherfucker.
Wouldn't have it any other way, man. I would
That's
not.
what I'm saying. What a way to come back. I feel like that puts us back in our element too. I feel like we really brightened up.
Yeah, I think
when we heard about poo.
the flow is back. We're back in our home state, you know, talking about poo and poop scenarios.
Nothing like bringing the Browns home to the Super Bowl.
It's been a long time coming. It's been a long. I know a lot of people were waiting for it.
This podcast is prairie dogging it long enough.
I think overall from today, like this was a pretty good comeback. Saying we promised this episode like 13 months ago.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So I think we covered some good topics today. We covered some crazy things like, supervised ketamine, soda coffees, poop to be some of the highlights. We kind of hit all the spectrums. And I think this was a pretty entertaining episode to start off season 2.0 of Hint.
I'm excited.
I'm pumped. Really pumped.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped AF.
So we're kind of starting up the way we started the podcast in the beginning, where we have a plan to release this in 3.5 weeks or so. Mm-hmm. So we should have a couple episodes banked. So in case we slip up, in case work gets a little crazy or something happens in our lives where we can't sit down and record 1 week, we should have a little bit of a buffer, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I think maybe this time around we should maybe shoot for 10 episodes and then see where we're at buffer wise. And if we need to pause for a couple weeks and get another backlog going, just give us a little break, make sure we can stay with it. But we can see when that comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to have YouTube comments now.
I know.
Which is going to be crazy. I don't think we've had.
We have to make a channel.
We have feedback from our friends. We do have to make a channel.
We
forgot we don't have a YouTube channel yet.
We're making a YouTube video.
By the time this comes out, we will have a YouTube channel.
Promise.
I can promise you that much.
Promise.
But we will have, besides people telling us, our friends, we'll have actual direct feedback from fans.
I'm excited about it.
Hopefully our friend from Belgium is still listening.
Oh my God, please. I hope you're still around. I really do. That makes my day every time.
But let us know in the comments if you guys like, the up-to-date stuff, because we're going to be backlogging some episodes. So if you don't always specifically want us to talk about current events, ask us or give us topics.
Yeah.
We might even I thought it'd be cute to we go over a comment that we liked from a previous episode and talk about that or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't. I feel like also for the backlogged episodes, maybe we can cover some current-ish events, but try and keep them a little more generic, just because they're going to be a little bit behind, and even just keep them. We might not even release those ones unless we need an emergency episode. That way we can keep up with the times in case something crazy happens, but it doesn't have to be this rush to get something out in case we miss something. So that could be an option as well. We're playing it by ear. We're going to figure it out as we go. Shout out. Yeah, we also had a nice planning session last week, and we made all new graphics for the Twitter, and we'll convert them for the YouTube too. So leave us a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, we got to do this now, right? For engagement. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment and tell us what you think of our profile picture, our banner, all those graphics that we made for the podcast, because they are not crazy different, but they're different enough to give it a little more spunk, I think. So we want to hear your opinion about that.
Yeah. If you're watching us on YouTube, give us a like if you like the video. Subscribe. Follow for more comments.
If you don't,
if you're listening on Spotify,
we're gonna make you poop.
We're gonna make you poop.
Shit for 1,000 years.
Or
shit for your family. Shit for your family's family.
Shit for your friends. Shit for your pets.
If you're listening on Spotify, shoot us a rating. 5 stars would be nice.
We appreciate it.
Click like and follow so you can keep up to date on the feed. Mm-hmm. Would be appreciated, very much so.
We would love that. We really would. And just to be clear, we're coming back to do this out of the fun aspect. There's no intention of being famous or blowing up. But if it happened, we're not bad guys. We're not
superstars.
We're not Diddy, But we do like to share our laughs with people. So if you are enjoying, it is nice to hear from you and see that we are doing a good job and keeping you guys entertained. That would be the main goal for us. So if we're doing it and we're making you happy and laugh, let us know. We are giving you those Friday vibes going into the weekend. We love Friday vibes here. So be excited. We will be back next week. That's a promise.
For sure.
That is a promise. And I'm glad, Zeke, so glad that we are back here. Like, honestly, this was so much fun. I miss this.
I know. I was so happy when you shot me that message because like I was just about to shoot you that message too.
We had like back to school night and we do it remotely. So I do it from my desk and I have my headphones, the mic, the camera. So I'm sitting on my back to school night with my grade team and my coworker's like, yo, you got like a podcast set up. You have a podcast? And I was like, I used to.
Yeah.
Long ago.
It's so weird being a former podcaster.
And like I'm sitting there and I was like, I've been thinking about texting Zeke and like ramping this back up. Like, what the heck? And I did. And he was like, immediately, he's like, let's go. Like, I've been waiting for this. So here we are, making it happen.
Yeah, man. I'm soaking it up.
I know,
I'm
me
soaking
too.
it up. I like this.
I like it too. This was something that was like long overdue. Man, I needed this.